Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sheila Beela, and I'm coming to you again with another review of Tyler Perry's Sister. This is season 4, episode 11. I actually thought that this was supposed to have been the season finale, but I guess not. They have another episode coming up. They showed a preview, so I'm assuming that they said next week. I believe they said next week. But anyway, so the episode picks up where it left off, where you have Bayo and Sabrina. They're in the restaurant. They were having wine and cheese and crumpets and all these different things. And Calvin walks in. He's visibly upset. And he's just like, oh, so this is where you are, the restaurant that I wanted to take you to. And he's like, how dare you, Sabrina? How could you just cancel plans with me and you end up with this guy over here? And he's like, I knew it was very strange of you to do that. So I pretty much got to thinking and I just came here. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's not like that. I'm not, trying to hurt you. She's explaining herself, but she's not really saying too much, but just basically she's sorry. And Bayo is like, oh, so you want to take her here, the restaurant that I own? And Calvin is like, ooh, he has money. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? And she's like, no, that's not what it is. It's not. Calvin, we'll just talk about this later. I don't want to talk about this now. I don't want to do this. And Bayo was like, you can leave my restaurant. And so Calvin, he gets up and he's just like, you know what, Sabrina, basically he don't want to talk to her. He don't need her to explain. And he's just very upset and he ends up leaving or whatever. And so Sabrina, she's still there and she's just like, I can't believe this is happening. I'm sorry, Bayo, I didn't mean for this to happen. And she's like, okay, can I get up? I need to get up and I need to make a phone call. So he's just like, okay, So she gets up, she makes a phone call and she calls Danny. Danny is at home on her couch. I guess she's looking at TV because she has a remote in her hand. Oh, excuse me, yeah, I'm washing clothes. Anyway, so ring, ring, ring. It's Sabrina, Danny. So hey, what's going on? Oh my God, I'm at this restaurant. Calvin walks in. He's very upset, and Danny is like, oh, is he okay? Did he handle it okay? Did everything, go right? She was kind of pointing at her or at her brain like, is he okay? I guess because I guess he goes crazy or he can't get himself together and he overreacts. And she's like, well, yeah, he's okay, but he's upset. And Danny, how did he know that I was here? No, Danny asks, how did Calvin know that you're there? And she's like, I don't know. Did you tell him, Danny? Danny's like, well, but when she said it, I really couldn't catch what she said. But the response from Sabrina made it seem as though Danny did tell her that, Danny did tell Calvin that they were going to be at that restaurant. But why would Danny even do that? They don't even like him like that. She always call him the penny man. But mind you, Sabrina don't like when Danny calls Calvin the penny man. And so she's like, well, are you still there? You still on the phone with me? She's like, yeah, I'm still here. And she was like, why don't you just go on back in there, with your date? He's going to think that you're on the phone with Calvin. So she's like, oh, you think he is? Sabrina is so confused. She's over there with her crystal ball dress on, still confused. She don't know how to navigate these men. She don't know what to say to these men. She act like, you know what today's episode is? It shouldn't have been fine wine. It should have been Danny is the counselor. Danny is the therapist. Danny is the go-to person when everybody needs advice. Any one of them three could have been that because pretty much this really is what happened in this entire episode. Danny was giving advice. Anyway, so they get out the phone. She goes back in there to old Bayo. Ooh, and that old Bayo is creepy because I kept saying, why do Bayo want to keep getting this girl drunk? Ever since he is always so persistent. He wants to keep her drinking. He can't accept no for an answer. Did y'all see the preview for next episode? I know I'm going off, but did y'all see that? She was drunk and then passed out and he kissing on her while she drunk. Ain't that what people do when they... You ain't supposed to do that when somebody drunk kissing all on them. That's a sign of, you can't say the words on YouTube, but we thinking the same thing. Some of the milk ain't clean. Anyway, so she goes back in there with Bayo. He keeps trying to get her, drinking one glass of wine, drink two glasses of wine, drink three glasses of wine. And then he goes on with this whole spiel like, you and that guy doesn't have anything in common. I don't like the way he talks to you. You are a queen. You should be treated like a queen. And we have this animal instinct, and animal naturally want to be sexual and want to be whatever animals do. I got an animal walking around my house all the time, and the only thing he do is sleep, use the bathroom, and I feed him. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So they like animals. They have this animal instinct. They have this instant connection. Do you feel it, Sabrina? Do you feel it? She confused. I think I do feel it. Yeah, I kind of feel it. I guess it's the wine. It's the wine. That's what I feel. Yeah, girl, that's the wine. You ain't feeling that man. You don't even know that man. That's the wine, girl. You better snap out of it. You gonna be on somebody's couch, and you ain't gonna know where you at. You gonna be touching on yourself, talking about, I didn't feel like this yesterday. Something ain't right. Anyway, so he's like, I want to go dancing. I want to take you dancing. And she's like, oh, okay. And then he gonna say, leave your keys. I will have my driver take your keys and take your car to your house. How do he know where you stay, Sabrina? Somebody let me know. How is he gonna take this girl keys, get somebody to drive her car to her house? Stalker much? Woo! Sabrina, you better watch your back, girl. Woo! What they say, Molly, you in danger, girl? Sabrina, you in danger, girl. You better watch your back. And then she's like, yeah, I'm going to leave my keys, and I'm going to let you take me dancing. And I'm going to just girl. But anyway, and he trying to make it seem like Calvin is the crazy one. Bayo, you the crazy one. I don't even think he probably in there rich. He probably around here scamming people. I ain't trying to put no stereotype on nobody. You know how they be saying some people be scammers. But anyway, we gonna move forward. They get up, her disco ball dress, and they goes off, and I guess they go out to the dancing. So then, moving forward, you have, let me get my Calvin. So now you have, okay. So Calvin goes back home. He comes in the house. He's like, whoa. And he sits on the couch. And he sit beside Maurice on the couch. Maurice got on some purple lingerie for men. Looking like my auntie sitting on the couch watching her soaps in the dark. So anyway, people that know my auntie know my auntie. I ain't gonna tell y'all my auntie name, because she do be walking around the house in them moo-moos, sitting on the couch watching TV. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell my mama's side. So he's sitting on the couch. He mad. Yeah, I just seen Sabrina out there at the restaurant with old boy that she just met. And then Maurice is like, oh my God, how did you know he was there? Something told me to go over there. That's that woman intuition. Forget you, Maurice. Forget you. So what you gonna do about old boy sitting out there on the steps? It's finna start raining. He's still out there. Yes, he's still out there on your porch. Well, and Maurice is like, so you act like you want to bring him back up. I don't want to bring him back up, but it is finna rain, and he ain't got no place to go. Well, I guess I am a little compassionate. He gonna steal all your stuff. Well, he gonna steal all my stuff. You ain't got no stuff in here to steal. Hold on, I think I'm saying the words coming out of the wrong people's mouth. Well, it was a conversation between Maurice and it was Calvin. Now, I believe, Maurice was like, so he can steal all of my stuff? And then Calvin is like, you ain't got no stuff for him to steal. He done stole it all, And so he's like, so when did you have a heart? He's telling me, well, I got compassion. I don't want the boy to be out there on the steps. It's finna start raining. Maurice is like, ugh. Well, I'm finna go. Where you finna go? I'm finna go out to the club. You finna go to the gay club? No, I'm going to a straight club. Boy, you don't know what a straight club is to save your life. Well, I guess he is, because he gonna... What's gonna happen on next episode? He gonna go to the same club that Bayo and Sabrina at, and he gonna see Sabrina over there drunk, and he gonna see that Bayo is gonna be taking advantage of Sabrina, and he gonna come in and save the day. And then Calvin and Sabrina gonna be together, and they're gonna live happily ever after. Yay! Anyway, so he leaves, and then I'm just gonna continue with this storyline right here. So Maurice, with his purple robe, he gets up and he goes to the door, and he's like, "Come on in here, boy!" And so Q gets up off the steps. He gonna come into my, yeah, you know it's finna start raining. So they goes and they sit on the couch, right? So they're sitting on the couch, and Q is like, "Maurice, thank you for letting me stay here tonight." And he's like, "Well, it wasn't my idea, it was Calvin's." He was like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah." So, and Q was like, "So you didn't have nothing to do with it?" "No, I didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't want you in my house, so you put a gun to my head. You can steal all my stuff." And he's like, "Well, I wouldn't do you like that. I've changed. I've been clean for 4 days." What kind of drugs was he on? I didn't know he was on drugs. I did know that he was running around here being gay for pay. Was it for drugs? Oh, he was on meth, wasn't he? I believe so. So he said he been clean for 4 days, and for 4 days. So how long was he in jail? Was he only in jail for 4 days? I guess so. So that's why he been clean for 4 days, because he been in jail for 4 days. Anyway, so they sitting on the couch, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'll just go get you some pillows." He's like, "Oh, I can't sleep in your bed?" "No, you can't sleep in my bed. You finna sleep right here on this couch." And he's like, "Okay, well, can I go take a shower?" "No." He said, "Well, just let me take a shower." "Okay, well, go on, take a shower." So I know I done skipped a lot of that. But anyway, Q stands up. He proceeds to take off all his clothes. Oh, mind you, before he did that, he said, "Well, my roommate Calvin is not here," or something to that effect. But I know Q said that he asleep with Calvin. Why is you want to sleep with everybody to have somewhere to stay? So you really do be gay for pay. Get down. You will sleep with anybody to get a bed. I guess so. And then Maurice didn't find that funny. He was like, "Well, do what you want. I don't even care." And he's talking about, then he went to go get the pillows and all that stuff. And he said, "Well, can I take a shower?" Go take a shower. So he started to take off his clothes. Maurice, "Don't do that. Don't do that." He said, "You know what you're doing?" "Yes, I do know what I'm doing." As he takes off his shirt, he takes off his pants. "I do know. You like it?" Yeah, he liked it. My thing is this, Maurice, if you don't want to sit up here and watch the boy strip tease, why don't you go on into your room and shut the door? You ain't got to stand there and watch him take off all his clothes. You ain't got to sit here, watch him bucket naked, run around your house asking you for wash rags, washcloths, to go and clean himself up. He talking about, "I'm going to leave the door open. I'm going to leave the door open." This is not Bruno Mars. But anyway, so he told me he gonna leave the door open so he can go in through the showers. And Maurice is like, "No, I'm not doing it." It's like, it's just so much temptation. Maurice, just go on in your room. That way you ain't even got to see him. And when you go in there, lock your door. Because they said on the next episode, you gonna wake up and he gonna be in your bed. You should have went and locked the door. But anyway, I think that's wrapped all up. So he goes take a shower, and Maurice going on about his business. All right, so Zac and Jake. Zac walking up at the jail like he what's his name? Sherman Hemsley. He happy. Where my phone at though? He ain't got his phone, you know. And so Jake over there waiting on him with his suit on, like, "Yeah, Daddy, I've been sitting here waiting on you to get out of jail." Ain't nothing wrong with that man. He said he got a girlfriend. He been having a girlfriend for a couple years, you know. But he said he really, you know, likes Zac, and he just want to make sure Zac good, because they had that whole conversation. "Yeah, bro, thank you for looking out for me. I just need to get my phone." And then my thing is this, because he said, "I know Fatima looking for me." And then he asked to use Jake's phone, but then he gonna say, "Well, Jake, she not gonna answer the phone." But my thing is this, when most times when I don't have my phone, and I'll be like with my coworker or somebody or whomever, I'll say, "Let me use your phone," so I can just text whomever and say, "Hey, this is Sheila. I got my coworker phone. My phone is dead," or whatever. So call me, or I'm about to call you, just pick up. Common sense. Ain't nobody got to sit up here and prolong the storyline about you not having no phone and about Fatima ain't gonna answer the phone when you can just let her know who you are calling. I'm pretty sure she gonna call back, and she later on you'll see what she doing. But yeah. It ain't rocket science. This is not rocket science. It's simple. We got too many ways of technology. Hey, it's me. Answer the phone. But anyway, so he was like, yeah, I'm going to get you your money back. Thanks for looking out. I know I didn't trust. I know you trust me, but I didn't trust you. But I'm going to get you your money back. Or whatever. And then he's still like, I need my phone. Then they ended up talking about Gary. He's like, and Jake is like, Gary is a good guy. You know, I've been knowing him for 7 years. My girl don't like Jake, and they only been dating a couple years. And then Zac is like, oh, so your girl don't like him. They don't raise no red flags. He just looked real creepy. He just looked like scary Gary. You know, they sitting up there chopping up. He said, but you are right. You know, I really don't trust you out of the way, but I'm going to get you your money, and we're going to try to get this thing taken care of because I need to tell my girl. And then he was like, oh, so she going to be mad? Man, let me tell you something about my girl. My girl, she hold me down. I ain't never met no girl like this. She's very understanding. You know, I done already had a baby situation already, and she already been like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to get this taken care of. So I know she going to be understanding. I ain't never loved nobody like this. I ain't never had no woman to treat me like this. And then here go Jake. So I ain't got no hope, huh? He didn't say that. But he said, oh, okay. Well, you know, you got you a good girl, so it seemed like she'll be okay. You know, whatever. So then he goes in to go get Zac's phone, and then they come on out. And did they ever come on out? They was looking at the car. I guess it was a nice car. But anyway. So then, I think I finished that part. Yep, I did that. So then you have Andi. She's back at her penthouse. Knock, knock, knock. Is it a knock, knock, knock? Or I guess the elevator door just open. Or she get a call. She gets the call to let them know that the people are coming up. So Andi gets the call. It's Karen coming up on the elevator. Karen comes out of the elevator. She is upset. As always. There is not an episode that Karen hasn't been upset. So she's upset. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And then Andi is like, what's going on? What's going on? And then Karen is like, what you finna do? You know, she was like, well, I do have a dinner with Gary, but it's okay. It's okay. Just tell me what's going on. She was like, yeah, I had went by Zac's house to tell him that the police is out here looking for him. And I'm trying to warn him, but Fatima is there. She making it seem like that ain't her man. Fatima is there, and she gonna sit up and tell me that Zac ain't even there. But his car there, I know she lying, and I know Zac is in trouble because he always doing something illegal. He can't never just get it together. I can't have my baby. I can't have my baby wondering what they daddy doing while he back and forth in jail. How am I gonna be raising our child like this? Andi, calm down, calm down. Are you sure he's in legal trouble? Do you really know why he's in jail? And why are you still mad at Fatima? I thought y'all got this taken care of. And then she's like, and here go, you have a call for Gary. He's coming up. And then she's like, well, you have Gary. I'll just go. She was like, no, if you need me to talk to you, I'll talk to you. She was like, no. And then Andi was in the midst of telling Gary, don't come. But Gary comes up, and Karen is still upset. And she thinking everybody lying because she still wants Zac. And she's just running around here frantic, trying to figure out what's going on or whatever. So she ends up leaving. Gary comes up. She ends up leaving. Hey, Karen. And she gone about her business. So then Andi and Gary, they sit down on the couch. And then they're talking about the house. Do you like the house? Yes, I do. I mean, the penthouse house is all the same thing. Yes, I do. I did good, huh? Yeah, you did really good. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And he's just like, Andi, I know you. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna make this work. This, you know, and then Andi is like, well, I got something to tell you. And he's like, what? Well, Robin is coming into town, and he's going to stay here at my house. And he's like, well, okay. Even though you can see that he's boiling on the inside, but he's like, okay. That's the inside. But he's outside. Okay. And she said, so you're not upset? Well, yeah, I am, but this is your house. You do what you want to do. It is what it is. And then he's just broke it down to you. Andi, I just love you. I want to be with you. I'm sick and tired of the games. Yes, I am jealous. Yes, I don't want old boy to be in here. Yes, but I know you. He doesn't compare to me. He doesn't love you as much as I love you. He's just laying on thick, and she's sitting there eating it up, eating it up. But I am glad that she's still not giving in. Like I thought that she would give in a little bit earlier, but she didn't give in. She holds on. He asks when is Robin coming, and she doesn't tell him when Robin is coming, and so that's pretty much it. He love it. He want to be with her. He tired of this. He want to be a good daddy. How you want to be a good daddy? But I don't know if I never see your kids. When last time you see your kids? Look like you always be with hating to me. But anyway, they go and eat dinner. I think she ordered some dinner and they have dinner and I don't know. All right. So then you have let me see. Then you have Karen, right? So Karen is still running around like a chicken with a head cut off. Karen goes to Danny's house and she's just like, Danny, oh my God. Danny's like, oh my God, what is going on? Am I the woman of the hour? So she goes to her and he's like, what's going on, Karen? She said, I'm just so mad. I just don't know what to do. I love Zac. I want to be with Zac. But here go Fatima. She always there. Why y'all like her? Why she always around? Why he love her so much? Why he doing this for her? He didn't do it for me. And then, but he loves me. And Danny is just like, they go to Danny to get the truth. Danny is like, listen, he loves Fatima. Fatima is building him in a way that you didn't. You are thinking about everything that he's doing for Fatima and you're wishing that he does that stuff for you. Do you remember all the females that he's brought into your relationship? Do you remember how many times he's cheated on you? How many times he didn't have a job? Everything bad. She said, don't let me go and write everything bad that he's done to you. She said, I know, but I just love him and I'm having his baby. We finally get to have a baby. I'm like, were they trying to have a baby before? I don't know, but she's like, we finally get to have a baby and he's just doing everything for her. He's loving her. He giving her the life that I wanted. And then he's like, why don't you just go with Aaron? Aaron, this thing going back and back. Aaron loves you. He wants to be with you, but she don't want Aaron. She wants Zac in all the capacity. She wants Zac and the baby and him, him and the baby. She don't want Fatima. She don't want her friends to like Fatima. She don't want Andi to like Fatima. She is jealous of Fatima. She hate Fatima. Fatima. Tomato. That's what Karen is saying to her. But everybody else, we like Fatima. We glad Fatima came into Zac's life. We glad, you know what I'm saying? Because Fatima is their ride or die. Because Fatima is going out to get the people that she thinking that's hurting Zac. And the whole time, Karen is always saying, even in this moment, while she's saying she loves Zac, she was just saying he can't never get right. He just can't never get right. You know he doing something illegal. You know, there it is. That's why he don't want you. Because you keep doing him like that. Anyway, so Karen tell her just to move on. Just move on, please. So I can't. So she leaves. And I guess she run around with her pink coat on. With her purse, her chain purse. And she gone on. So next scene, Fatima pulls up. Hayden house. She got the bat. Boom. She doing some lemonade and Beyonce. She just ain't got them long braids. She got just a black coat. Boom! Busting the windows. Boom! Busting the taillights. Boom! Busting the headlights. Busting the rearview mirrors. I bust the windows out your car. Dun, 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 dun. And then, well, she don't even like him. She just want to bust the windows out his car because he messing with her man. Trying to sabotage his life. Anyway, so here we go. Hayden comes out with a t-shirt and some slacks on, I guess. Fatima! And now why she hitting the boom? Dang! Fatima! She hit something else. Boom! Dang! I said, God, that was kind of, dang! Boom! Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with my man. No! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna wind up stinking. You better find something safe to do. He running. No! He runs inside the house. Fatima runs behind him. Tell me, get your butt in this house. And she sees Gary. And she sees Hayden. And she got the bat. Dun, dun, dun. Next on Tyler Perry's Sistas. But that was it, y'all. I hope I wrap this up. I know I forgot a lot of things. Charges to my head, not my heart. Jesus loves you. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, I'm trying to run these numbers up. They running up slowly but surely. So y'all subscribe to your girl. And if you like the comment, please comment. You like the content, please like. Give me a like. And, all right. Bye. This don't never work.